I'm gonna give you 10 dieting hacks that will help you lose fat without feeling like you're starving yourself. These are the exact strategies I use to get lean and become a natural pro bodybuilder. And a couple of these might surprise you, starting with one that actually involves eating more, not less. Now, the first dieting hack is to focus on eating more volume foods. When most people start a diet, their first instinct is to just eat less. Smaller meals, smaller portions, which usually lead to more hunger, more cravings, and eventually falling off track. But a much better strategy is to eat foods that allow you to eat a larger amount of food for fewer calories. These are what we call volume foods. Things like potatoes, vegetables, berries, egg whites, and even foods like air-popped popcorn. Because these foods are lower in calories but high in volume, they take up more space in your stomach, which helps you feel fuller while still staying in a calorie deficit. This is something I relied on heavily while dieting down for shows because it allowed me to eat bigger meals while keeping my calories under control. And another dieting trick that made a huge difference for me actually had nothing to do with what I was eating, but when I was eating. Dieting hack number 2 is saving more of your calories for later in the day, also known as intermittent fasting. A lot of people struggle most with their diet at night. That's when hunger tends to peak, cravings kick in, and after a long, stressful day, it becomes really easy to start snacking and accidentally blow your calorie deficit. So instead of fighting that, a strategy I personally use while getting lean was simply delaying my first meal a bit and saving more of my calories for later in the day. This allowed me to have bigger, more satisfying meals in the afternoon and evening when I was actually the hungriest. So instead of having smaller, more frequent meals, I had bigger, less frequent meals. And for a lot of people, this makes dieting much easier since you're not constantly thinking about food, and instead of feeling restricted at night, you can enjoy bigger, more satisfying meals and even foods you enjoy. For me, this was always a delicious, crunchy Greek yogurt bowl. Dieting hack number 3 is prioritizing protein and produce first. A lot of people start by filling their plate with carbs and fat and then try and squeeze in protein or vegetables. The problem is, protein helps preserve lean muscle while dieting and keeps you feeling satisfied, while vegetables add bulk and fiber, helping you feel fuller for longer with very few calories. So the rule is simple. When you build your plate, start with protein and a big portion of vegetables. I'd recommend about a fist-sized portion of protein and 1 to 2 handfuls of vegetables, then add in your carbs and fat. This small shift alone can make a huge difference in controlling hunger and staying on track. Dieting hack number 4 is simple but very effective. Eat slower. One way I did this during prep was using chopsticks for most of my meals. Eating slower gives your brain time to register fullness, which takes about 15 to 20 minutes. If you eat too fast, which most of us do, especially during busy days, you'll often end up eating more than you need to before your body even realizes it. Using chopsticks, a small spoon, or even just putting your fork down between bites naturally slows you down. It sounds simple, but this habit alone can make a big difference in reducing overeating without feeling restricted. Dieting hack number 5 might sound boring, but that's the point. One of the easiest ways to stick to a diet is to eat simple, repeatable meals. When your meals are constantly changing or highly processed, it's easier to overeat and lose track of your progress. But when you keep things simple, like a lean protein, a vegetable, and a carb you enjoy, your diet becomes much easier to follow. And a diet that's easy to follow is one that you can actually stick to. Keeping meals consistent also makes your progress more predictable and easier to manage. The key is to choose meals you can repeat consistently while still enjoying them. I personally surrounded myself around the same meals most days of the week because it got rid of figuring out what I should eat. This way, I wasn't having to guess my next meal, and it kept things simple and easy for me to plan my days ahead. This made staying in a calorie deficit almost automatic. And while we're talking about making dieting easier, this next hack is about controlling your environment, because sometimes the easiest way to stay on track isn't about what you eat, it's about what you don't have around you. Dieting hack number 6 is simple but incredibly effective, yet most people still make this common mistake, which makes dieting much harder than it needs to be. Don't buy foods you don't need. A lot of people rely on willpower while dieting, but the reality is willpower will only get you so far. If high calorie, ultra tasty foods are sitting in your house, it's extremely easy to snack mindlessly and blow your calorie goals. If you buy it, you're more willing to eat it because you spent the money on it. This habit of buying foods that you already know don't align with your goals is literally setting you up for failure. The easiest way to avoid this is, well, you know the answer. Just don't bring them home. Remove the trigger foods from your environment. The sugary snacks, the cookies, the chips, or candies lying around. If it's not in your house, you can't accidentally overeat it. As someone that enjoys cookies or chocolate, keeping them out of sight helped me keep them out of mind. This way, I didn't have to rely on constant discipline because the temptation simply wasn't there. Hack number 7 is extremely powerful and often overlooked. Drink water before every meal. Most people already struggle to drink enough water on a regular day-to-day, but here's why this simple hack works. Water takes up space in your stomach, which helps you feel fuller before you even start eating. That means you naturally eat fewer calories without really thinking about it. Another benefit is that staying hydrated helps reduce false hunger signals. This one is big because sometimes when you think you're hungry, you're actually just thirsty. Drinking water first can help you better understand your hunger and avoid unnecessary snacking. Something I like to recommend to all my clients is take a bottle jug with you to work to remind you to drink water, and anytime you get random hunger spikes, drink water first and wait 10 to 15 minutes to see if you're actually hungry or thirsty. Dieting hack number 8 is personally one of my favorites. Walking between meals. Walking is one of the easiest ways to burn extra calories without putting stress on your body like intense cardio does. Even a short 10 to 15 minute walk after meals can help burn additional energy throughout the day compared to being seated most of the day, which most of us already do. But it's not just about calories. Walking helps regulate blood sugar after meals, improves digestion, and can reduce that sluggish feeling after eating, which can also help prevent unnecessary snacking. It's low impact, easy to stick to, and doesn't require a gym or a big time commitment. And if you are someone that is conscious about their daily steps, this is an easy hack to build momentum throughout the day. Doing a few short walks throughout the day can add up to meaningful fat loss over time, all while keeping your energy level stable. Think of it as a simple, sustainable way to boost your daily activity. This small habit during my prep made reaching my daily step goal of 10K steps easy and manageable. So my suggestion is start early and let that be the first thing you do to kick off the day strong with some movement. Dieting hack number 9 is to avoid drinking your calories as much as possible. The reason for this is simple. Liquid calories are much less filling than solid food. When you drink calories from things like sugary drinks, juices, fancy coffees, or sodas, your body doesn't register that fullness the same way it does when you actually chew and eat your food. That means you can easily consume hundreds or extra calories without truly feeling satisfied. For example, a regular soda, juice, or fancy coffee can easily add 150 to 400 calories to your day. That could have easily been swapped for a more satisfying meal, since those calories coming from liquids usually don't do much to control hunger. This is why dieting hack number 1, consuming more volume foods, works so well. The goal is to find ways to help control hunger while eating in a way you can sustain during your fat loss phase. A much better approach when dieting is to stick with 0 or very low calorie drinks like water, sparkling water, black coffee, or diet beverages. This allows you to save your calories for foods that actually fill you up and help control hunger. A small consistent change like this can make staying in a calorie deficit dramatically easier. For me, I always had either a Coke Zero or Fresca for dinner combined with my famous burger bowl all through prep, from the beginning of my fat loss phase all to the very end. And dieting hack number 10 is to plan and log your meals the night before. One of the biggest reasons most people struggle when dieting isn't a lack of motivation, it's a lack of planning. When you don't have a plan, you end up making decisions on the fly, which often leads to overeating or going off track. But when you take a few moments the night before to plan your meals and log them, you remove that uncertainty. You already know what you're gonna eat, how much you're gonna eat, and how it fits into your calorie goals. When your diet is already planned out ahead of time, sticking to it becomes much easier because you're simply following the plan you already created. And since you guys made it this far in the video, I'm gonna give you one more bonus dieting hack that can make portion control a lot easier. If you're eating high calorie foods like pasta, cereal, nuts, granola, or snacks, try using smaller bowls or plates instead of large ones. The reason this works is because our brains are heavily influenced by visual cues. When you put food in a large bowl or on a big plate, the portion can look small, which makes it really easy to keep adding more food without realizing how much you're actually eating. But when you use a smaller bowl or plate, that same portion looks bigger and more satisfying, which helps you naturally control how much you eat. It's a simple physiological trick, but it can make a big difference when trying to stay within your calories. So those are 10 dieting hacks plus a bonus tip that can make getting shredded a whole lot easier without feeling like you're constantly suffering through your diet. Now, if you got value from this video, let me know down in the comments which one of these dieting hacks you're gonna try first, because I'm curious to know which one you find works best for you. For me, these were the same dieting hacks I used all through my prep that helped me lose 60 pounds from a high body fat percentage to single-digit body fat levels. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, I'd appreciate it if you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace, guys.